Ooh. This car is going to barely fit in this garage. I'm gonna have this much room in the back and that much room in the front. This car is longer than an Escalade. And the Continental kit does not help. But I gotta say, I love what it's looking like. It's a couple of things on here. I stopped to do a video just so I wouldn't forget. And what's up, young man? Oh, Classic Car Guy was liking some of your videos today. I left you some comments. But I didn't know how far I was going to get on this. And I was like, let me stop because I'll forget to show you guys some stuff I wanted to show you. Because there's some tricks putting this thing together to stop yourself from getting mad. On your centerpiece, it comes with a different centerpiece. You have to take out your aluminum centerpiece. They send you a chrome centerpiece. It's two threaded studs that come out here, which obviously your bottom rack connects to that. And you just nut and bolt. Let me see that. You just nut and bolt that and you're all good. Here's the tricky part. This is the tricky part. I was trying, now I just may be dumb, but just in case some of y'all are as dumb as I am, I was trying to put my bolt in upside down as opposed to putting it in down and screwing it on. Just go down. And then when you put the other one on, go down. These centerpieces are separate. The bottom bolts to the top of this one, and the top bolts to the bottom of this one. So you just go down. Now, here's the deal, and this is something that is going to tick you off if you're doing this. You have to drill a hole in your bumper. It would be best if they tell you that. Because now I got to take this bumper back off to get, and there's no way to do this because you cannot access the inside of the bumper in any way. Especially where that is. Let's go under here. Ah, son of a gun, I hit my knee. See, there's no way to get behind the bumper. In the only video that's on there, he stops at this part. And that really, really makes me want to cry. Because I got this whole bumper off and on with no problems. I didn't scratch anything. Every time you go to taking something loose or putting something on, you take the risk of scratching it. 23 people in the live chat. Please smash the yes. Thank you, Classic Car Guy. Hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. This will make you want to cry because you're really thinking you finished by the time you get to this point. When you get to this point, you're thinking, I'm good. There is no way to get behind this. There's no way to do this. And then to put it on, the only way, that means you got to put this on completely assembled. That means all of this is now on it too. Do you know how heavy that is? And every time you're doing something with this chrome, that's another risk of scratching it. So you got your chrome you done paid for, you don't want to scratch. You got your car you done finished, you don't want to scratch. But you get all the way to the end and got to disassemble it. So you don't have the headache I have or the tears that I'm probably going to have. Know that you have to do this off the car. You got to do the whole thing off the car, and you got to put it on off the car. And the dude the one video you're going to find on YouTube, the guy went this far and stopped. And all he said was, you got to drill through. There's no way to there's no way to get to it. Your car's right here. I showed you up under. So I'm making this video for fam. Why is under so clean? Oh, brother, that's how we do it. Finlay Allen. Oh, wait a minute. Under the car, every part of your car is supposed to be cold. Let me show you. That's what we do on this channel. Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah. There's no part of my car I don't want to be impressive. We want colors popping out. In fact, this ain't. We still gonna touch up our differential housing. That's gonna be bright orange. We touching up any scratches on the black. We touching, yeah, oh yeah. You want your ride on fire, but that's what we try. That's what we're working on. Is who is that? Oh, Trad Cat's with us. Watching from Running Springs, California. I ain't mad at you, player. Yeah. We want this car fire from every direction. And this is this is DIY, man. This is from a home garage. And that's what we're talking about. That level of detail. So, and just to show people, you don't have to be rich to do this, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on other people doing it. Now, for me to do this for me, I save a lot of money. For me to do this for somebody else costs a whole lot of money for them. This is the bottom line. But this is that's what we do. Now we still got this stuff. I found out what this is. This is for your license plate. So this bolts on to that top rack like this. And no. This bolts onto the top rack like this, right? And then these lights go in these holes. So it's shining on your license plate that way. And it bolts on. So it's in between those two bars. And you put your license plate on there. So until I get whatever my final license plate is going to be, and I don't know where in the country I'm going to register this car, I got an old license plate. Oh, man. Oh, look, me cutting around the back of the car this way ain't happening no more unless I step through there. But if you ain't seen the bottom, Finley, let me give you the inside. That's a clean 64 right there. I do need a color bar. I need a color bar under there. Because I got all the old school trinkets. I got to have a color bar. UK Wales? Everything rusts 3 years max? Okay, let me help you out. No, it don't. If you keep your car garage kept, no, it doesn't. If you are in a dry area like the South in North America, it doesn't. If you're in a desert-like area like the middle of the country, Nevada, Utah, Phoenix, it doesn't. So what really rusts your car is salt. It's not necessarily anything wet. It's the salt. The salt breaks down. Now, I also told you all on my channel, if you do get rust on your car, you sand it down, and you know what you use? You go to the dollar store, get some vinegar. Vinegar will calcify the rust. It'll turn to a copper color. You just put a little filler over it, prime it, keep it pushing. So no, it does not rust in 3 years. Okay, think about it. This car is 70 years old. You know how many threes that is? It would have been gone by now. So obviously that's not right. Oh, you're saying in the UK, you got to keep it garage kept. Got to keep it garage kept. Got to keep it garage kept because you all got that weather like Seattle here. Yeah, I was in the UK last January. I feel you, hot mama. That's clean. I like that. I hate the color white. You know what? This color is not white. That's how it's coming up on camera. It is white. Don't get me wrong, but it's a color called frozen. It's a hint of blue in it. But I don't know if you saw my other video. You see I got gold accents on the car. And just like this right here, the flags are gold, right? And my half moons, my Chevy is gold. What I'm going to do, my lock, my knuckle guard, Impala, and then the word Chevy and the Impala V is going to be on here. That's going to be in gold for the back. I'm going to, when I re-clear the car, I'm going to take a gold pearl, not yellow, gold, like that. And I'm going to put a gold pearl on it. So when the sun hits it, a gold is going to jump out. Other than that, you're just going to see it. It's going to look like this. And then when you hit the back, it's going to have that gold pearl on the Continental kit. I was thinking about doing a pearl over the cruiser skirts. You guys need to go back and look at the pictures and see this car with the cruiser skirts on it. I'm going to have them on it pretty soon, but okay, who is this? Anthro Bulldogology. Paint those wheel wells. Red looks tacky. Okay, homie. I'm just saying, this is a positive channel. I don't diss folks. Number one, always remember this, guys. You can do what you want to do with your car. But let me take you to another level. I got the inside matching my motor. The outside matches my car. There's nothing tacky about this car. I'm just saying, just be, before you get nasty, no. You got me, Anthro? No. This is another level right here. We playing off the motor. You play off the motor. Everybody else would do everything in here white and had a motor the original color. We took time on this car. We thought about this car. That's what you were. What do I do? What did I do? This is what you were saying I should do. That's already done, Playboy. That's already done. Be positive. Be positive. Anyway, I'm sure you meant that in love, though. I'm sure you meant that in love. I'm sure you meant that in love. But this hurt my feelings, y'all. This hurt my feelings. I thought I was done. I thought I was finished tonight. Boogie the Pondweed, my Shelby is black, but your wheel wells is gray because my engine is gray. Bro, you know what? I can't wait. I cannot wait until Facebook has it. Not Facebook. I don't know what I'm talking about. YouTube has it where you guys can put pictures of your cars on here, and then we can really get into it. Somebody came up with a real good suggestion. I'm just too dumb to know how to do it. I gotta ask my son. Where I can give you all links and you can jump on and the screen goes at half and you guys can show your cars to us and we can all, be in our garages and talking about what we're doing and what we're not doing, especially our our UK folks because I'm all around. Um, it's YT community. YT. I don't. I'm old. I don't understand the abbreviations. I don't know what YT is. Bolts on your car looks clean. I would buy the way you're setting it up, Holmes. Much love for your flavor of 64. Oh, I appreciate that, track cat. Tires are too small. No, no, no. I'm a low rider. You put 13-inch Dayton's on your low rider. See, everybody's doing big wheels now. This is a low rider. When you see the cruiser skirts go on there, drop it down, you don't even see the back tire. Thank you, Garo MX. Yeah, this is a low rider. This is a 16-inch. No. These cars came with 14s, Plasma Zombie. These cars come stock, came stock with a 14-inch rim on it. You can put, again, if it's your car, you can put whatever you want to on it. Now guys put 22s on these because the wheel wells are so big. But this one will have 13-inch Daytons. My next one will have 13-inch Daytons. My I may do big tires on all of my subsequent cars, but I'm a low rider. The oldest black car club in LA is the Professionals. And that's the guys who kind of taught me how to do cars. I'm not in the Professionals. I can't get into the Professionals with this car because this car has bags on it. But my next car I'm going to present to the president to try to get in there. And I won't do that because the guy who taught me how to do it is a professional. YouTube has this posting page called the YouTube community. Oh, each channel has one. You just have to activate it. Man, I'm not that bright. How much would you sell it for? This car is worth in the low ones, 102, 103, 105, somewhere like that. Again, I told you guys my goal for this is to finish 5 cars at $100,000 each, and that's $500,000 in cars I'm leaving to my son to take over. So somebody would have to offer me maybe $170,000 for this car. And the reason why is because 27 years ago, my friend bought a 59 Impala for $2,500. Now, 27 years later, that car is worth $90,000. So let's say I put I just do these cars, I put them up, and 20 years from now, I die. My son takes over. What is this car? If this car does what cars have been doing, this car may be a $200,000 car. He has $1 million worth of cars. So I'm always thinking the business aspect in there too. It's a pity for these classic cars to get messed up like that. Messed up like what? I'm kind of lost. Messed up like what? How much are the regular 64s going for? A normal, a full restoration, 64, no bells, whistles, no tricks. That'd be anywhere from on average 50,000. If you just get one and just fix it, 50 grand. If you got one that's okay, 30. If you got one that needs work, in the 20s. Yeah. You bought yours in 2015. Yeah, it really depends on what shape it's in. But like, and which Impala it is. But back to my heartache, what I was coming out to tell y'all, dude, this is some bull crap, as Shannon Sharp would say. You have to, and this is what I don't get. If they know that this has to be bolted on, why wouldn't they just put the hole in it already? 170K. Yeah, that would probably force me to sell this car. But I would much rather let it gain value over time for my kids. And if they want to buy a house, start a business, whatever, then we go that way. But 170, my wife wouldn't let me pass that up. And if somebody offered me a 170, I would ask them, could I do a 64 form? Just do one form. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Well, mine hasn't been restored. She's still going. You know what? It just depends on what shape it's in, man. But I would keep it. Because these cars are just improving in value. Like I said, when I first started getting involved with cars about 30 years ago, you could get one of these for $2,000-$3,000. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. So yeah, hold on to it. Especially wherever you're located. That has a lot to do with it too. How much is restoration cost? Restoration cost is whatever you got. You got that bag. It's really, really nice. If you don't, then it's as good as your money is. I know people that put hundreds of thousands of dollars in cars. I know people who put hundreds of dollars in cars. Some people do their own work. Some people send it out. It just really matches your budget. She is almost perfect. That saying, since she has the same old engine, she likes to fight. Hey. You probably got a nice car on your hands. I'd hold on to that, man. If it's in perfect condition, I keep rolling it. But I just don't know what to say. I thought the reason why I stopped was because I wanted to show you guys the order or the directions that the bolts go in. The bolts go down. When you're bolting this stuff together, the bolts go down. Now, to you all would probably say, well, of course they do. That doesn't even make sense for you to tell us that. Well, I was trying to put them in upside down. It'll probably die with me. The person who picked it out for me isn't with us anymore. Well, I mean, you leave it to somebody. You'll find somebody to mentor in cars that has your same love of cars. I'm trying to teach my son the love of business and assets. But when I met Wayne's the guy who taught me how to do the cars. He told me, said, keep an old car. It's like a rolling bank account. He said, he didn't say old cars. He said, keep a classic car. He said, it's a rolling bank account. He said, if you need, back then it was $10,000. He said, if you need $10,000, bang. Now, my cars are enough to start a business with. Oh, hey, if she may go at it as a business, she may not necessarily like low riding, but she may want to do it as a business. I'm just saying. But And it's just equity. It's just like having equity in your house. Again, think about it. Who couldn't use 100, 200, $300,000? My son, at some point, when and if he ever needs it, he's gonna have two or three of them just sitting there. So, it's a fun part of it, it's a car loving part of it, but then there's the business part of it. Oh, she got your Chevelle, man. I'm gonna tell you. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this. When I get a Chevelle, I bet you I ain't gonna have no little tires on that. But I'll probably have fatties on the Chevelle though. Yeah. But this car, all the money, the business of losing money. What is the business of losing money, Joe? Just about any business can lose money if you're not good at it. But if you're good at it, any business can make money. So what are we talking about? So you got the American flag on there. Joe wears a drool bib. Okay. What business of losing money? But back to what I'm saying. Oh, we're actually having a freeze in Texas. So it's not like I can open the garage door and pull the car up where I'd have a lot of room to work. Basically, I'm going to have to freeze it, no pun intended, right here. I mean, I can take this off and I can drill a hole because I already marked it, but I got to take the bumper off. And the killer part is the only way to put this on is you have to put it on fully together. The majority of car people lose money that they put into their cars. Well, those could okay, I don't know what research you've done, but most car people don't do this as a business. Most people put it into their personal car, so they don't necessarily have a business plan that they're following, where I do. So that's I don't know if that's appropriate for this conversation, but I appreciate your input. She might keep my business Jeep, and either way. Oh, okay, cool. Well, Pond Weed, I'm not mad at you. What color is your 64? Think you told me it's a regular Impala, right? Not an SS. I think I remember that correctly. I believe I do. Oh. Oh, and I also figured out how to get this to lay back. There's a bolt under here that screws up to ensure it doesn't lay back while you're driving, but when you take that out, it does lay back. So on our last video, I couldn't figure that out. Silver has been resprayed. Okay. All right. This car was originally white. It wasn't frozen, which is the color that it is, but it was originally white. But to be honest, are you going to get this Impala painted? This Impala has already been painted. This Impala is painted. The only thing I have to do for this car now is I got a couple of spots to touch up, and then I'm going to re-clear it and maybe put a little pearl on it, but this car is done. Yeah, this car is done. Needs to be washed, but no painting that needs to be done on this. So I did figure out how to lay this back, and I guess while we're waiting on that, I can go back to the trunk and maybe go back to well, this is gonna fall on me. Oh, good, it didn't for a change. I got to take the deck lid off, and I got to repaint it. Uh, I could get the mirror kit with those pieces, but I want to do something a little cooler than that. And I can't think of what's cooler than that. I mean, cuz I can cut some pieces that cuz all it is you gluing the mirrors onto there. Um I don't know if I could do like a gray that matches the carpet. This is the carpet. That's the carpet that goes in it. To match a gray and get it on some sticky vinyl and make the pieces. I don't know. I don't know. Chrome, yeah, but everybody does that. My Chevelle is maroon and angry car. What kind of motor is in this Chevelle? Engraving on the mirrors. Yeah, I purposely did not overgo on the engraving because I could have did that. I could have did this. I want. I didn't want to be. I think you can have too much gold on a car. I think you can have too much engraving. I think when it just jumps out at people, it's more impressive than when you just got a lot of it. And I've seen the engraving under the hoods, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this is not worth the money. This is not worth the money. Um, my grill is probably the most expensive engraving that I have. That was $2,500. I hate to think what they would charge for it, engraving on for the trunk and the hood. And I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't grab me like that. Speaking of chrome, my sister wants to hurt me because I have a chrome vehicle. Okay. All right. California. I don't know. I'm thinking about. Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that chrome engraving. Um, I don't know. I don't know. But my feelings are completely and utterly hurt over this right here. Ah, oh, so close, so close, and yet so far away. I am gonna contact the guy who made it, and I'm gonna make some suggestions. So he seems like a wonderful guy, but this is ooh, this is a heartbreaker. Outline of the shapes, 1 inch. Surround the mirror. I'll think about that. California. I'll think about it. I got to. I mean, that's a beautiful thing. I don't have, it's when it's somebody else's car, you're under a gun. That's a beautiful thing. I'm not under a gun. I can do it how I want to. I can leave it like it is until I decide. So that's cool. We got 61 people in here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And also make sure you join the channel. No memberships, absolutely free. This is just us doing, well, see, everybody's helping me with my car. You guys helped me with my lights last time. My lights hadn't been done for, oh my God, over a year. And I was talking to you guys, and you guys helped me get my lights in. They're still not going to be permanent. I got to do something that fixes it in there. But you guys got me hyped. In fact, been building my Chevelle for every what? Where am I from, Samuel? I'm in Texas. I'm in Texas in the United States. We got UK, Russia, Africa, Cali. We got a lot of people in here, man. Harold, what's going on, bro? What kind of ride you got, Harold? Everybody's trying. I'm sitting there. Everybody's trying to console me because I got all the way to the end of the Continental kit and found out I have to drill holes in the actual bumper, which means I have to take the bumper back off because it comes with no directions and there are no YouTube videos on the 64 Continental kit, but one. And that one video stops at this point. And I see why he stopped at that point, because it dawned on him you can't get to it from the bottom or through the back. Let me see. Let me see. You're giving me all kind of ideas for my 65 T-Bird. Yeah, man, that's what the channel is for. And then once I talk to my son or the young people at the university and can tell me how I can put up links for you guys to, jump on, we can all be looking at your car and telling you stuff about your car. So that's really the point of the channel. Look, my Impala, my Chevelle. Oh, your Impala and your Chevelle is a 64. Oh, cool. All right. Bet it up. Bet it up. Well, as much as I love you guys, I'm going to go cry in my beer. Literally, I don't drink beer, but I'm going to go ponder this. I'm going to take my victories for getting this far. My son is really who's going to be mad, because he's going to be the one to help me take off this. I need an idea for my 69 Cobra Jet. 69 Cobra. Dude, I would just, oof. What ideas do you need? She needs a complete resto. You know what? Now, this is just me. This car was supposed to, let me see. Wait a minute. I'm liking the style, classic, not overkill, which is hard to do in a low. Oh, thank you. Okay. As far as your 69 Cobra or any car, this car was supposed to be jet black with a black interior with gold accents. The car talks to you. The car talks to you. Once you start off with one idea, and the car is going to tell you what it wants. And you're just going to end up going with it. Because when I bought it, it was white. And I didn't like the white. And as I was going, it was like, this car needs to be white. And all my other cars are black. My Mercedes is black. My Range Rover is black. I had an Escalade. My Escalade was black. I do not buy white cars. So I never thought I would make one. So it'll tell you. Christine, man, that was the movie, dude. In fact, my biggest video is playing the song from Christine showing this car. And I think it got like 9,000 views. It was wild. Yeah, I had the idea, but man, just try it. Whatever your idea is, try it. And you may end up going in a different direction, or you may do exactly what it was that you thought that you wanted to do. This door. I'm having trouble with my doors not staying in place. But a gray with a purple pearl. Ooh. That sounds interesting. What color would your stripes be? Gray, purple, pearl. Maybe some burgundy stripes. I don't know. I don't know. The car screaming purple, pearl. Well, you know one part of it. If you got the purple pearl, get the purple pearl. But guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm going to have to bounce because it is cold and I've been in this garage and I want to make sure I don't forget to cut off these heaters. I am going to hit these lights, but I will find out how to, who is this said hello? I think that's Janus. What it is, 4921. What's going on? Yeah, burgundy on them stripes might work. I'm just saying. Just think about it. Again, if it's anybody's first day, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. We're all DIY people, ladies, gentlemen, all over the world, really. We got people from Africa, we got people from UK. I think I had a couple of brothers from India, all over the United States. And we just kind of share ideas on the cars. We don't do the negative thing. You know, every so often you get somebody to come in and say something out of pocket, but really my life is too good to be negative about anything. I feel silly if I'm fortunate enough to have a really good life and I'm just getting in arguments with people I don't know. Next time I'll tell you my garage in the full. Maybe there are lots of them between me and my sister. Okay. Well, hey man, I'll be ready for that. But you guys stay strong. Make sure you hit that like button. Join the channel. Oh, I know. Hit that. Hit the bell, the alarm bell, so you know when I'm on. Um, well, we're frozen in Texas, so I may be on in the middle of the night. Who knows? So, hey, you guys have a good day. Oh, we've been on about over 40 minutes. So that's cool. We've been doing some long videos, though. All right, guys. I'll see you soon. I'm definitely gonna hit you when I take the bumper off. That means I gotta tape up the back of the car again. I gotta tape up the bumper. Oh, oh yeah, frozen in Texas, Bobby. You know it don't get cold down here. Yeah, take care, take care. Yeah, it don't get cold down here that much. So when they see 3 snowflakes and 20-degree weather, they shut the whole state down. But peace out, family.